don't really know how to start this, honestly. I really don't. This is just going to be thrown quick together. I'm holding the phone while speaking into this mic. So Charlie Kirk was shot just a few hours ago, and that news broke. And you see the videos of him getting shot from different angles. You see the guy who supposedly shot Charlie. Oh, that looks terrible. Whoops. And I don't know. It's weird. I have mixed feelings. I've never met the guy. I don't know the guy personally. I've had run-ins, not like bad run-ins, but just, met people from Turning Point USA. And, from everything that I've ever seen about him, he's a great guy. But I don't know. There's something weird about today. And just seeing, like, what's happening with everything. And especially seeing the reaction on the left. Parker would say he's more Republican, and I would say I'm more, libertarian. But I think it doesn't matter who it is. I think the fact that a political figure who is out there trying to spread a certain message, whether you believe in it or not, has been attacked today for saying stuff that he believes in. And I think that's disgusting. And, obviously everyone condemns it. Everyone condemns the fact that someone took their frustrations out in a violent way. I think in our country we have a violent history of assassination attempts and wars and stuff. But I think within the last year or two, we're seeing this uptick in things, and it just doesn't make any sense. And I don't know how to make sense of the world right now. Because, I first heard about Charlie Kirk when I was a junior in high school. It was the first time, too, I heard about Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder. And it's like, I really don't know how to respond to this. And the thing is, like, no one needs me to respond to this. We're a channel of 19 subscribers. We're super small. We say dumb shit all the time. And, somehow I still make videos with my friends. And we talk about really dumb things, but sometimes I think we talk about really serious things. And this is one of those times. The reaction on the left is absolutely fucking disgusting. That cannot be said in any better way. That's not even... It cannot be said any better than that. The way people have politicized this minutes after I saw some group say anti-vaxxer shot today. People saying, well, say stupid shit, get shot. And it's like, that is just so fucked up to me that people say that. And I think we lose the part that, and I'm getting messages right now saying that he's passed. So if he's passed, that really breaks my heart. And I pray to God for his family. The thing is I say I'm Christian. I know I'm not the best Christian, but it's like, I think we need to look at what's going on in our country, and we need to really re-examine how we're viewing. I really wish I had a tripod right now. How we're viewing things in this country. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what side they are. I prayed for Biden when it came out that he got cancer. I prayed for Trump when he was shot a year ago. When RFK and his few assassinations and on and on and on. The problem now is we've demonized each other to the point that we can't even come to the table. The left is so conditioned to think that anyone on the right is a Nazi. And so when they see this kind of stuff, they applaud the way they would applauded Hitler being, shooting himself in 45, which is a good thing. I'm not condoning Hitler in the slightest, but it's like, I think on a deeper level, someone's dad just died today. Someone's husband just died today. And instead of, praying for his family, people are taking pot shots. I mean, and you think about our history, I think the last person for an attempted assassination, as far as I know, was Ronald Reagan in 1980. That's almost 40, 50 years ago. Like, we haven't had really anything in a while. We've had supposed things, but I mean, I don't even think in my parents' lifetimes after Reagan has a political candidate been attacked in such a way, you know? It almost reminds me of the 60s again. I mean, you get JFK shot, and then a few years later you get Bobby Kennedy shot. And it's like, what's happening? And I would be saying the same thing if it was someone on the left. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know I have a Reagan Bush back behind me. My desk is a mess right now. But it's like, man, it's just disgusting to me. And I don't... And again, like, I know, 19 subscribers, this probably won't get anywhere. I just... Somehow, we've found ourselves in a situation where instead of just reaching across the aisle and praying for people, we've demonized that. I think about a month ago, we saw the Catholic shooting, and again, disgusting. Kids were shot praying, and we're making fun of that or saying that that's not enough. Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? That is enough to people. I just think it's disgusting. And here's the thing, it's not just the left. The right has done it too. I mean, we're all to blame for this kind of shit. But at the same time, you know, whether you believe in God or not, we need to start praying for this country. We need to pray that, you know, God isn't done with us, and that God isn't done with our leaders, with this world yet. Like, ultimately, as Christians, we know the ultimate goal is we want Jesus to come back. And that's the ultimate goal. But I think we forget that the goal isn't to get to heaven. It's to have peace with God on earth. And we don't have that right now. Not when political activists are being shot in the streets. Not really in the streets, but I mean, on universities. And it just saddens me. It really does, because I have a wife and I have a kid, and I can't imagine a world where I'm not there to see my daughter grow up or to be able to provide for my family. Someone's dad just died. And if there's any takeaway from this video, if anyone's watching this, just pray, please. Pray that, you know, I'm hoping to God that the texts I'm getting right now aren't true and that he's not dead. And that his recovery, you know, will be painful, that he'll get through it. But it's not looking like that. And I don't know about you guys, but I just got the text that says Fox News has reported that he has died. I don't know how to respond to that. I really don't. We need to start praying for this country, and we need to start treating each other with more respect and love. If you're a conservative on the right and a Christian, you really need to start treating your neighbors well. And on Instagram and Facebook and the internet, when they start to attack you, just walk away. It's not worth it anymore. Because the thing is as a barber and someone who talks to people on the daily, not every person who identifies as being on the left is like this. And to anyone who's watching this who's on the left, same thing. I mean, we can only make this country better if we want to get better candidates than Trump or Biden. We need to start coming together a little more. And again, I know this will never get to Charlie Kirk's family or anyone important, but I'm so sorry. And, you know, we're going to be praying over the situation and just praying that God's will be done, even if it doesn't make any sense. My hope is that who did this comes to justice. I'm not going to say anything like I hope he gets strung up in the town square. I hope he comes to justice. And my honest hope is that he comes to Christ. Because for someone to go out and do that, with everything we've just said, to someone to go out and steal someone's life, joy, peace, to steal someone's dad away from them, to steal someone's husband, is to be premeditated that way. That is someone who does not have peace in Christ and peace in this world. And again, I'm the worst Christian out there. Parker and I always say this. We're not the best Christians. Clearly not the best podcasters. I'm holding this phone and it's shaky and it's terrible, but this is very impromptu. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not going to say like or subscribe or anything like that. Just let's just keep praying. Let's just try to have better conversations with each other. Let's try and be better people. Because this isn't it. This isn't what America is supposed to be. This isn't what our founding fathers intended. We are part of one race, the human race, and I think we need to start looking at that more. Because the past few weeks, we've had a girl from Ukraine brutally murdered on the train. We've had Catholic kids shot up, and now we have a political activist who was well respected on the right and probably most likely hated on the left. He's now dead, and this comes after a year of shit like this. So God bless, guys. I really hope that we can come together and do better. So yeah, if you've made it to the end, thanks for watching. I don't really know where to go from this, so thank you guys for watching.